This episode of A Guide Reborn is brought to you by Netflix. For a free 30-day trial, head on over to netflix.com/GameBreakerTV and consider that first show on me. Hello, Internet. Magic Man here from XIVNation.com, bringing you another episode of A Guide Reborn, the XIV Nation official guide series. This time, we're taking a look at Cape Westwind. Now, this is the first 8-man that you'll queue for as part of the storyline. It's level 49, and it's in the Trials portion of your Duty Finder, and it's a single fight against Raitaten Sas Arvina, Prefectus Castorum of the 14th Imperial Legion. Now, I'm not going to spoil any of the story. We won't do any of that stuff at the beginning or end. We're just going to go through the fight here. Now, I did this during the using the Duty Finder, so it was a random party. Bit of a challenging fight, not too hard, just kind of getting you in the swing of an 8-man, because the next few things in your storyline are also going to be 8-man as well. This is our second attempt, and we downed it. So with one try or two, it's not too big of a deal. There's only a few key mechanics that you're going to have to look out for, and nothing too bad. So initial phase, not a big deal. Tank picks up Sas Arvina, and everybody burns. You want to have your second tank right behind where you actually see my Black Mage. This is my Black Mage point of view, so I'm playing it ranged. Just behind me and to my right, you want to get your tank into position at about 75-70%, because 2 adds are going to spawn and run in the gate right behind me that everybody actually runs in. During this whole initial phase, Arvina will randomly target people and drop a fire AoE in a circle around them. Not too hard to avoid. Get your ass out of the red circle, stop standing in the bad, and if you can't be bothered to get out of flames, then healers can't be bothered to heal you. So, make it easy on the healers. Now, we're reaching about the 65%, 60% mark, and we're about to get 2 adds running through the gate. They're here. Betty White has called it out. Off-tank picks them up, give them a mark, and we're going to burn them down very quickly. Now, these adds can run amok, so the tank needs to be in position just to pick them up real quick. They're nothing hugely special, but if you don't take care of them, things can get a little nasty. So take the time, burn them down, no big deal. During this phase, the main tank is still on Arvina and just wailing away. Healer, make sure you're keeping that tank up because they're still taking a beating. But for the most part, everybody else should not be taking too much damage here besides your tank and your off-tank, who are getting beat by the boss and the adds. DPS, really the only thing you have to dodge is these fire pits and a couple abilities that are hitting the melee. So damage should not be flying out at record speeds here for healers to have to deal with. That comes a little bit later, after we down these adds, and Arvina himself picks up an extra ability, the big-ass Rogadin. Although he does have a very cool gun shield. Yes, it's a pretty cool-looking gun shield. Can't remember, what is it, Tartarus? I think that's the name of it. Yeah, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the shield's called Tartarus. Alright, so we've burned down the 2 adds. Everybody's going to shift back to the boss. Here we go. Throwing out a heal or 2. And now things start to get a little more exciting. We're around the 50% point. The damage is still pretty steady on the tank. We've still got random target fire bombs, like you just saw I got firebombed. Get out of that as soon as it happens. Now, it's going to pick up another ability here, but you have plenty of time to get out of this, and really the only person that should take damage from this is the main tank. There it is. Arvina is readying Magitek Missiles. Now, everybody needs to get away from him. You have time, but once you see the red circle go up on this ability, if you aren't out of it, it's too late. The red circle's not up for very long. So melee, you can hang back in there for a couple more seconds once you see the Magitek Missiles warning, but that's it. You have a second to react to that circle there. So start pulling out of that after a few seconds after the warning. Salem bit it. Right there, Salem Greywind. We'll get Salem back up there. Perfect. And melee, pull back a few seconds after you see that warning. We're going to ready Magitek Missiles again here. Ranged is pulling back. We're already pretty much at safe distance because the tank has not moved. Sas Arvina. Ooh, a little bit of lag there on that resurrection. That was a lot of particles. And boom, Magitek Missiles. Now they tried to get out of it again. That's unnecessary damage that's going on there. The main tank is probably going to eat it. There's just not a lot of time. But melee, you have time to react to that. Do your healers a favor and help out. I understand trying to keep the DPS pressure, but if you get caught with that Magitek Missile at the wrong moment, or you get hit by the Pyro ability and then get nailed by the Magitek Missiles, you're in trouble very quickly. So, play it smart. The fight isn't that hard if you're watching your damage stuff. There's that Firebomb again. Arvina down below 5%. That's where we're going to leave the guide. Make sure you come on over to xivnation.com. Check out all the other great content we have there. Leave your comments below on what guides you want to see. And this is Magic Man saying stay safe, and we'll see you on the servers.